everybody. Welcome. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to Adventures in Asterie. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Tonight is our penultimate episode of this season, which makes me kind of sad and kind of excited and kind of like, I don't know, this is my first campaign that I've ever DM'd, which may or may not be apparent. I'm excited to see if I can sort of try and wrap a bit of it up in the next 6 hours of play, or leave y'all hanging on a big cliffhanger. That might happen too. But 90% we're going to be back in January with like most of the crew life pending. But I'm hoping that'll be the case. But I'm hoping that we'll get somewhere in the next 2 episodes that'll have a bit of a bow, but a bit of a road to follow at the same time. So anyways, thank you so much for joining us. I always forget to introduce myself. My name is Stella. You can find me as Saint Stella everywhere on the internet, and I will be your GM tonight. Let's bring the crew on. Was the music loud? Okay, I will turn the music down. Thank you for letting me know. And I'll let people do their intros while I do that. Let's start with Christina.
Hey everyone, I'm Christina. You can find me pretty much across the internet at Greekachu. I am going to be playing your wonderful high elf warlock, Staci.
Oh, do you guys want to say something? Oh, so the crew leveled up?
Oh.
Do y'all want to say a little something about what you leveled up into level 6?
Yes. Yeah, awesome. So Staci, as a warlock, she's straight warlock, got Summon Fae as another possible spell available to her. And she also got her wonderful warlock thing that lets her essentially, I got hit Misty Step away once per short long rest. So she kind of has Misty Step now.
That's awesome. Amazing. Is it Thunder Step, though?
No,
that's higher level.
That's higher? Okay.
Yeah.
I love Thunder Step.
I know, it's dangerous. Anyways, Kat, give it to me.
Hello, I am Kat. I am Kat of Nerdlandia, or Nerdlandia G, most places on the interwebs. I will be playing MK Skiphop, your naive, chaotic, insane, cute as a button, halfling cleric druid, and I took another level in druid because I thought it made sense for her because she's been a little bit more. And now I can summon beasts.
Lots of extra things on the playing field. Okay, we'll figure it out when we get to it.
And I have a few other fun, nice.
Hello. Hi, hello, it's me, Murphy. I play Bill, and Bill's a little grouchy right now. At pretty much everyone except for Fernell, so we'll see how that goes tonight. Maybe not even Zaltana, I don't think that was your friend. So I did level up, and up until about 45 seconds ago, if you'd asked what happened, I would have said dick all. But then I looked, and some things did happen. I got some cool shit with my favorite enemies and favorite terrains. So after our last little fracas in the crypt, I'm now favored with undead. And also because of our trip, forests.
Also because of your trip, what?
Forests.
Oh, forests.
Like terrain,
something
not
different
killing.
will not repeat.
What?
Forest. That's all.
Wow, I can never say their name. Smells and stars. Welcome. Okay, Val, and tell me a bit about what happens with Zaltana at level 6.
Oh boy.
Sounds good. Hi everyone, my name is Valiant, also known as Otsa Spiritbearer. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and a TTRPG performer and GM. I will be playing Zaltana Brightouched, who is a Firbolg, Wild Magic Sorcerer, and Wizard multiclass. This level up, once again, Zaltana has taken another level in Wizard because the chaoticness and unpredictability of Sorcerer magic is pushing her away from that path, and especially due to the trauma of the last session. So in this level up, she has gotten some nice spells like Featherfall, just in case people try to run off a cliff, and Misty Step, which should definitely be helpful in getting away from some close combat situations. But other than that, it's pretty cool.
Jem, how about yourself?
I muted,
There we
unmuted,
go.
and then remuted myself. Hi, I'm Kim, aka Disabled and Fab, emphasis on the disabled tonight. I'm in bed, so if you see like random teddy bear pillow shots, that's why. Yes, I did move my ring light over here. And I play Jezebel Feuerwerker, the fighter source wild magic sorcerer combo, and she has leveled up in fighter, which means I got to pick my archetype, which is Psionic Warrior, so we're getting the psychic battle stuff. So now I'm telekinetic and can like attack people mentally, and because my fighting style is interception, which is like protecting other people, I can, I guess, make a force field like Violet from The Incredibles sometimes to take damage away. So I'm super excited for that. My reasoning for that is I think Jezzy felt very helpless as she was standing and watching all this shit go down. So now, if someone has to try to run away, we got some mental options. So that's where I'm at.
Love it. And last but not least, Vocal.
Hi, I'm VocalOutburst. I also play Fernell Layethe in this campaign. He is just your average barbarian guy who's also an Earth Genasi. When I leveled up, I also thought I didn't have much of anything, but it turns out I have 18 total for strength, which means I get boosted up to +4 my strength mod, which helps with a lot of things. So now I have +7 to hit on all of my weapons, which is really cool. And I have an extra rage, so 4 total. I can rage for 4 times total before I need a long rest to recover all of those slots. And I think there's like this other rage effect that like I can't get frightened or charmed while raging too. That's mindless rage that gets added at 6th level for barbarian. So yeah, I'm basically a much more effective angry boy now. So
Nice.
I can be angry more times and take it. So I'm gonna put through the ringer and I deserve this.
The anger's coming to fruition.
Yes.
For now.
I'm becoming my true Hulk self.
Okay, so we'll try and do a quick recap as much as possible. A lot happened in the last couple sessions. Basically, I'm going to run through what happened in the beginning, right up to in 2 minutes or less. So, our group met in a town called Duronia. They all happened to be seeing the same play. While this play was happening, down at the city hall, the book that happened to be the manuscript of the play they were seeing got stolen. This book is like, 300 or 400 years old. It was the oldest, most valued artifact in Duronia. It got stolen. The only people who knew the magical locks and things around the book was the mayor, the sheriff, and a mage named Jessup. So our group decided to chase after this mage named Jessup, who also went missing. They went north to a town called Shorehaven, where MK is also from, and decided to go to House Galea, where Jessup is known to also work and do mage-like things. Below House Galea, they ran into a bunch of baddies and monsters and undead, got pretty beat up. They finally came face to face with Jessup and kind of kicked Jessup's ass, let's be honest. Jessup is a very old mage, powerful, but not maybe the most powerful in battle, it seems. After they beat up Jessup, they stole their stuff, which included a blackened skull covered in, encrusted in diamonds. Zaltana made the great decision to just grab the skull. It kind of blew her up a little bit, and also made her somewhat enthralled to this item, and that seemed to have all kinds of different kind of spooky effects there. It took a long time for the group to sort of decide what to do about this, whether to fight Zaltana physically or emotionally, to wrest this item from her. That took a good half a day into the night. Finally, they all gathered and slept in the home of MK in the Skiphop household, where we found out that MK's mother was in fact summoned to Duronia because apparently shit's going down there and they needed clerics. In the course of the night, Staci read a bunch of books that she had picked up from Jessup's sort of hidey hole in House Galea, which revealed a bunch of things about the origins of Amos Adventure Academy, or at least the first class, some members of the first class of the school, including, it just so happens, Jessup's mother. We saw Jezebel read a mysterious note addressed to Holly. Don't know much about that yet. And course of the night, Zaltana had a bit of a nightmare that involved her time at Amos's Adventure Academy and the specter of this skull, it seems. Luckily, in the morning, Zaltana was able to save from the skull. We had a bit of heart-to-heart between the group while they were deciding what to do next, and we learned, sadly, that both MK and Fernell, oddly, had both been in accidents recently with their adventuring party, wherein the whole adventuring party, except for those two, had perished in the course of an adventure. So that was sort of like a moment that bonded our group. But it seems that some tensions are still a little bit high in the group about decisions that were made while Zaltana was sort of enthralled with this object. There were some differing opinions on how that should have been handled. So our group more or less has decided to... I forgot about a whole little part. They found out via Jessup, or Jessup mentioned at some point that they thought that the book was probably stolen by the Seam. We don't know much about the Seam except for that it's a very secret organization. That's about it. So the group has sort of decided to swing south of Shorehaven, swing by Daronia, see what's going on there, and swing around to where they have heard the Seam hideout is. Did I miss anything important?
I think you're good.
You're good.
I think that's
Kat
it.
is saying the music's still pretty loud though.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry, that's weird. I barely hear it, but I will turn it down. Thank you for...
Yeah, I
But
didn't
I-
hear it either.
I checked the actual stream of the music for some reason. It's super loud.
Okay, I will turn it down even more. It's just playing from Roll20, but okay, let me know if that's better. I am sorry. After that whole intro and I'm just like faintly behind the music. Whoops.
Yeah, it's really loud still.
Still? That's weird. I don't know what. Okay.
Like
well,
on our end, it's barely there.
Yeah. Weird. I don't know. How to fix that right now. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Okay, there we go. How about now? That should be good. And I will fix it in Roll20. Sorry, everybody.
There you go.
Here I was
You're good.
being like, oh, I feel so confident today. We're all ready to go. Everything's going to
You're
be
good.
great. Nope.
Back hard. It's all right.
Okay, hopefully we're good now.
Yeah,
That was the extensive recap because this is the second last episode, so I want to make sure everyone knows what's going on. You are setting out. It was sort of decided that you were going to grab your boat that you had rented. They're not getting that boat back. And swing it down. I will show you the map actually to show where we're at in the world, just to get an
Committed enough
idea.
crimes. What's one more?
What's stealing a boat? It's practically nothing. Don't worry.
We
about
left the
it.
boat person some coffee. That's enough payment, right?
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
So
He was
you-
really
they were, like,
jazzed about
super
the coffee,
into
which
it.
makes me believe that it was.
Yeah, I mean, he really did enjoy the coffee. I actually remember that.
Right? He was into it.
Yeah. Okay, so you're up here in Shorehaven. Your best bet, if you want to go quickly, is to sort of go straight down, like portage over a little area here. Go straight down to over here and swing sort of around the main part of Daronia and then go across to, you know that the Seam hideout is somewhere around here, around the foot of Dragon Lake. So that's your best bet, and you can probably, it would take only about 3 hours by boat, 3 or 4 hours, and then another 10 to 12 hours walking across, because there's no other way but to walk across there. So
Sounds
it's
good to me.
kind of a full day.
That's fine. Zaltana does have stuff that she would like to do on them.
Great, yeah. Do you want to do anything before you leave Shorehaven as a group?
I mean, I'm just gonna, say bye to my dad, but that's about it.
Thank him for his hospitality.
Yeah.
Cute.
I would
Got all
like
the
to Feed him
cookies.
some honey, please.
Goodbye, my little Rice Krispie. I think I used that one last week. I'm blanking. My little Cheerio.
I love that so much.
Stay safe out there, okay? And take care of your new friends.
We'll try.
And say the same to your mother if you come across her, all right?
I'm sure I will.
Okay, and you get back in your boat and you kind of start sailing. And what do you discuss? What happens?
We got in contact with MK's mom already, right?
Yeah.
Like
used
right
the
at the end?
sending
Okay,
stone.
so we sort of know what we're going into.
Mm-hmm. Chaos, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it'll be harder to arrest us if everyone's already in chaos. Like, if the city's on fire, they're not gonna really care that we maybe knocked out a couple guards.
I think the higher
So-
priority should be on the secret organization that has a magic artifact of immense power. If they wish to waste their energies catching smaller agents, that just seems like a waste of resources.
So what all
So-
do we know about?
Hmm?
Oh, I was just gonna do like a summary of information. What all do we know about the Seam? We know they're called the Seam. Nobody wants to say the name.
We know that they exist. We know that they're lingering on the foot of Dragon Lake. We also know that there is an antithesis to them at the very least, because one of them got ambushed on our way to Shorehaven. So, I want to. You see her kind of like. She seems really shy about talking in the group. She feels this tension. Her ears are really nervous, and as they're pulled back. I think we should see what's happening in Daronia and also observe the hideout. Because if those mages already attempted to ambush that one individual, who's to say they're not headed there as well? We don't want to fight a battle on two fronts.
We also might want to, if we want to keep any sort of relationship with the mayor and the sheriff, we might want to give our version of what happened with Jessup before they can, because that's not going to help our case.
Assuming
Again, at
assuming
this
they,
point, I'm not sure if it matters.
assuming they don't beat us there first. You know, they can teleport,
Yeah.
so there's always that.
Not anymore. And Zaltana pats the spell book and spell components that she holds. If they want to travel again, they were going to need some access to their spell components and their spellcasting focus and other
And that's
things.
not cheap.
That is not
No, it's
cheap, and
not
they were
cheap.
also going to be delayed by the ladies of the house, I believe. I don't think they were very
And they were on the brink of death,
pleased.
so
True.
All
Either
true.
way,
All
either
very
way, we
true.
have time. That is all we have. Not just time, no guarantees. DM, I have a question about these waterways that we are traversing. How deep are they?
They're lake deep. They're not like ocean deep, because they're sort of between these two land masses.
Are they like Minnesotan lake deep or like?
like Lake Ontario deep? Is that? Can I say that? That's my
Yeah,
reference.
I was gonna say, like,
yeah.
probably
I actually
better.
understand what that is.
Okay.
So yeah.
Just so you know, Lake Ontario is like 300 feet deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's deep, but it's not the ocean.
It's
'Cause
not like
between land
scary
masses.
creatures we know nothing about, dark ocean.
You actually, I will say, MK and Bill, you're
Yeah.
from around here. I would say you both can roll me a nature check.
I was gonna say the same.
Oh yeah, you can
Thing.
too, of course.
I'm also
You're-
from around here. Bill and I are from the same.
I was just gonna ask
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was gonna ask
Everybody,
more.
I would
'cause this
say,
is-
except for Staci.
Okay.
We
Oh,
also hear a really
snap.
fun joke.
Yeah.
Bill has a +0 to nature.
What?
I also have +0.
God,
I also
okay.
have
Oh.
I have something crazy.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20, but I have +1 to nature. I don't. Wood elf forest thing. I don't know.
It's like,
My druid also has really bad nature.
Is- I just have an 11. It's-
20's the highest?
No.
22.
Oh, what'd you roll?
Cat's
28.
probably like 35.
28.
Okay. You,
Every time.
especially MK, so smart. You always know the things. You know this area well. You've gone a little bit back and forth. You know that this is for the most part, a relatively safe and well-traveled waterway. People go back between Daronia and Shorehaven quite a bit, so it's well traversed, and the odds are that you would pass like other boats, like trading vessels and things like that. And where you don't know anything about, like, you know, creepy crawlies in the lake. You do know, I will give you for that little bonus information, there are a lot of beasties that hang around along the Great Scar. It's like the magic remnants area. You know that that's where, the closer you get into the Great Scar, the more likely you're going to run into like odd, like creepy crawlies and like mishmash of creatures and things.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's best. So I would know it's best to be a little further out. Okay. Yeah, I would tell everyone that.
Zaltana at that point will, nervously grasping upon her staff, kind of look at everybody, eyes gaze down, her ears pinned back, and she'll say, I want to take responsibility for what happened yesterday.
I don't think that's necessary.
But I
Yeah,
want to
it
make
was
things right.
It was an impossible situation.
and an easy mistake to make, really. Who doesn't like shiny things?
I should have
And
been more
you
careful.
look like actually sad, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I feel like
I think the
like,
last time you've seen Zaltana like this is when the first Wild Magic Surge happened.
Okay. Yeah, I would immediately like go over and like hold your hand.
Oh,
Cute.
By the way, who has possession of the skull right now?
Zaltana has it in a sling, and she's about to say something very important, and that is, she's going to look at you all and hear about what MK said about the depth of the water, and she's going to say, let us swing closer to the deepest edge.
Okay.
That's
Like,
for sure.
Swim?
No. And she's going to look at the sling, and she's going to say, this should not be uncovered.
Great.
Yeah, better than a well.
Let it sink to the deepest depths, never to be seen again.
Fair enough.
Use Zaltana.
You want a Vacan funeral? I can light something up.
I would rather that no one noticed that anything was down here.
It could be a little Vacan funeral. You don't need to know.
I won't tell anyone.
I'll forget in a few minutes anyway.
I'm more concerned about people who are watching the lake, but I do trust you all.
Can I make a perception check and make sure no one else is nearby?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do a good perception roll.
Oh, a barbarian's doing a perception roll is great.
No.
Always
no.
a great idea.
No.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh.
I rolled a dirty 1.
Oh,
19.
Minus 1.
Oh.
So,
How far into your travel? So it's about 4 hours on a good, like, catch the wind sailboat ride.
you're nailing it.
Thank you. Down to sort of just past, like, the main city center of Daronia. So you can kind of, you know, sneak around it and not go through it. How long do you wait until you decide to, like, sort of drop it into
like
the lake?
halfway.
The closest that Zaltana can get to like that deepest edge of the water,
Okay.
so that it wouldn't go to. I think she's smart enough to understand that tide is a thing, and she's going to weigh down this satchel with because I imagine that she's been planning this all morning, and would have taken stones and pebbles as they were going towards the boat to fill this satchel as she drops it into the water because she wants it to go into the deepest edge of the
Okay.
water.
About 2 hours in, you take a look around. Bill, you see that there's boats probably just at the edge of your eyesight, sort of either way, like coming back and forth. It doesn't seem like anybody was following you or anything, but like I said, it's very common to see boats going like to and fro along this waterway. But it doesn't seem like any of them have a particular eye on you whatsoever.
Right.
I'm still hoping that the BBEG ends up being like a goldfish that got this skull. That amuses me so much.
Same. One can only hope.
The deeper the
Well,
water, the
apparently not.
scarier the sea creatures.
Seriously.
So you imagine a goldfish, I imagine a kraken, but I don't want to.
Fair.
See,
Don't give her
See-
ideas, guys.
Kraken.
you see Zaltana tie up this satchel really tight as she goes towards the edge of the boat, leaning her 7'2" tall self over the edge of the boat. And as she holds it out, utters a prayer to the deity her mother worships, and drops it.
There's a small splash, and you feel it sink. Zaltana, roll me an insight check.
Oh no.
Holy shit! Wait, what? That's a nat
Wait.
20.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Insight is +3, so 23.
Okay. Just as it leaves your hands, you want to jump. But then you take a deep breath and sit back in the boat with your friends.
She will instinctively tighten her hand around MK's hand as she kind of doubles back, and because she's 7'2", lanky and clumsy, she's just gonna kneel onto her furbolg legs and hold onto her staff while holding onto MK's hand.
For the next hour or so, there's almost this feeling of regret. It's not, it's nowhere near the compelling feeling you felt when you were under this thing's thrall, but you feel like you've left something important behind. You know that feeling when you're like, what am I forgetting? What did I leave? That you can't seem to shake. But you know that for now, anyways, it seems that this item is dropped to the bottom of a lake. And you keep on going. Is there anything else you do in the next 2 hours or so while you're sailing over to Duronia?
I think Staci would probably start looking through some of the other books since there's not really anything else going on, and she feels like the others have it kind of handled as far as boating goes, and she knows nothing about boats, so this is not her
I have
forte.
something in common with Staci. Great.
We're not making relatable characters here on Adventures in Asterie.
Boats. Never heard of them. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check or investigation. Either works.
Okay. 18.
Okay, great. Oh, you're doing good on these rolls. Okay, you start digging through these books a little more. The most interesting things that you find seem to be these letters. There's a handful of letters, like I said. You have, 6 names that seem to be mentioned. There's one from Hyro, Kelmaris, the gnome. The one that the person that that it seems that Adrian had sort of drawn a few hearts around in the yearbook, and it continues with him saying, I think Fallon is making a big mistake. I think these things need to go deep. I'm gonna go north and try and find a place hidden away, somewhere that no one will ever go. Don't come after me. I don't want to find what this fits inside, ever. You find another letter from Quinceria, the human, who says, I'm just going to get in a boat and go. I'll have this to light my way until I put it down. You won't be hearing from me again, just like we promised. And a little, a few of these letters sort of lead up to that, but it feels like these are the last letters from these two people. Those are the sort of letters you look into on these couple hours on the boat.
Just a numbers question. There are 6 of those people in the yearbook, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many big towns are there in Asterie? Was it also 6?
That's an excellent question. There is Tanir in the Tricorn, there's Draconia, there's Daronia, Arburn,
Mm-hmm.
like Vitus Vale and Shorehaven.
Yep.
How many
Okay,
was
so
that?
5-ish. That's 5.
Yeah.
6 if you count Vitus Vale as a separate thing.
Right.
Just wondered.
Anything else anybody wants to do on the boat before you get to the docks at Daronia?
Oh, for flavor, if you'll allow it. So I'm only allowed to use like one telekinetic thing per short rest that's like actually moving something big.
Mm-hmm.
But can I have just do like that thing where you like bend a spoon or balance a pencil? Because I think she would be fucking around with it. But I don't want to use the actual action.
Yes, totally. And yeah.
But yeah, so this is the thing that I do is I spin things on my fingers when I get like restless or whatever. So I think Jez will be doing that, and then it'll just start kind of like floating. And I don't know if anyone else knows. But that's
I feel
what
like
Jess figures
MK
out
is
she's not
just-
psychic.
In the boat.
Whoa. Yeah, MK notices.
Rad.
I think, everybody roll me just like a general insight check, except for Bill.
Here we go.
Why me?
I said
Why
except
not?
for you.
Rolling.
Yes.
Thank you, Critical Role dice.
I'm
You're
too busy
rolling well.
I know, I'm
Failing.
rolling really well tonight. 22 for
I'm
I-
doing the
22.
opposite, man.
I also got
only a
another
7.
dirty 20.
Wow. Okay.
4.
I don't know why. That's
Vexalia
weird.
dice.
Nailed it.
I
They're
really
doing
want to
it.
get the back dice.
So everybody except for Fernell notices that Bill's been Bill's a quiet
I feel
man.
like Fernell is also probably the one rowing.
Yeah.
Or like turning.
Yeah,
the boat
I'm-
or
I'm
Oh,
whatever.
Sassy only got a 7, so I don't think she would notice
I thought
either.
You said 27. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
no, 7.
You're busy reading. That makes sense. Fernell is Fernell. But the
I'm
three of
going- yeah.
you notice Bill's been very quiet, and not quiet in the Bill thoughtful, like watching his kids way. But in
Bill pissed off way.
I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
Oh.
That fits perfectly, because there are other things that Zaltana wanted to do, and one of them was talk to Bill.
Great.
She's going to mosey her way on over in her Furbolg way and punch shoulders and everything, and she'll spend what feels like a very long moment, kind of like sharing that silence with Bill, before she kind of goes, "I'm sorry.
I
shouldn't
didn't
have hurt
misspeak
you.
earlier when I said you didn't need to apologize. I
I
don't.
still hurt you."
Actually, Jessup hurt me.
Could have badly hurt you all. I was out of control and a danger to everyone else.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But things happen. I don't think you should feel any worse than you already do about it. Cause that's not gonna get us anywhere. We got some fucked up shit coming.
I do.
We do.
I also do not like disappointing you, and your furrowed brow reminds me of when my mother is disappointed in me.
You know how much I love being told that I remind folks of their mother. Really hitting all the right buttons, Zaltana.
I'm so sorry.
I kid. I think I want you to know that I feel better going into whatever is waiting for us at this hideout. Knowing you're on our side. And I don't mean that in a backhanded way like you weren't on our side. I mean, I saw you do things that I don't see every day. And I've also seen you show a remarkable amount of restraint. Today excluded.
It's fair enough.
What I'm trying to say is, I think you're a really strong young woman, and I'm glad that you're around.
Zaltana just goes beet red. no person of authority has ever said this about Zaltana.
Oh,
Are you trying to hide that at all?
I don't think she has the capacity to think about that.
Yeah.
I think she's just full nervous, full like no control about what's being expressed.
Okay. Well, then Bill would say something like, "I'm not mad if you want to stand here in silence. I got some sailing to do. But if you want to go blush in private, I'm not mad if you walk away now either."
You see her immediately bring her collar up to her face and just kind of like really clumsily mutter, "Thank you, Bill," and then just kind of just like scurry off.
oh.
Oh.
Full
I
teenage whimsy.
I also wanted to mosey on over if Bill's upset. He definitely doesn't remind Jez of her mother, if that helps. Does he still look upset? I'm kind of confused.
No, I like that. I mean, like no, Bill genuinely likes Zaltana. He probably doesn't seem quite terribly upset right now.
Because I thought he was upset at everyone, but I didn't quite understand why. So if he's still silent in the disappointed way,
I mean,
I'm
no,
confused.
like he's just a little grouchy. Everything that happened the last time was frustrating. That it just all of it was for naught.
Okay.
he's
I thought they,
And
like,
he's not a magic guy, so he couldn't have fucking helped, and he's just a little grouchy about it.
okay, I thought there were like specific conflicts that needed to be ironed out. In that case,
Well, that whole ordeal just felt very futile to him in hindsight and was frustrating.
I mean, I get that.
It was
You
just
feel a bit bad that I tried to punch Zaltana. I still thought that was the right thing to do. In that case, I think because I did get
I
a
should
dirty
apologize
20.
for punching you in the face.
She doesn't. She's like any
I was
violence
held back.
any violence aimed towards Zaltana, premeditated or no, is valid.
Oh,
Y'all did what you had to.
I knew she'd think that.
He meditated.
Her self-esteem is dirt, y'all. We have had like how
Dude.
many episodes now?
We've had for a few days.
I've been trying so hard to be her chaos mom, and then this happened. In that case, I think since Jessie's a performer at heart, she's just gonna go up to Bill and do the pencil thing and be like, "Hey, Bill, you ever tried this before?" So this stupid bend a spoon. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Amazing.
Better.
I feel like his bees would like try to do something with it. Like I don't think he has the dexterity to do that, but like he let the bees do it.
Just like a bee and pencil dance to entertain you while you continue floating.
MK's just enthralled, like she's watching a little kid show.
Whoa.
Yeah, like your bees. Oh, I could take this on the road. I could be like Jezebel the Magnificent, magician for children and adults galore.
Children,
I'll make a
adults.
note of that for whenever we get out of here. Adults like magic tricks. Sometimes people are afraid of magicians. I myself had
love
a
magic.
fear of magicians as a child.
So you're approaching the southern dock of Daronia. Well, actually, I shouldn't just say. There are two choices. There are two docks in Daronia. There's the one where Bill was hanging out and had his little honey stall and stuff, which is the main dock. But you all know from being there a couple months, everybody, that there's a sort of lesser used dock in the south so you could bypass the main one if you want to bypass people. I'm not sure what your goal is, or you can go to the main dock. What do you want to do?
I want to call a team meeting before we hit land.
Great.
Do we see
Me
fire?
Do you see fire from where you are right now? Roll a
Yes,
perception
or
check.
smoke.
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
you're right now about half an hour from the main dock.
Okay.
Time for a
Genuinely, I want to see if the city's on fire.
I rolled a nat.
That's a
Sorry.
14
Yeah.
for me.
What does everybody
Good
roll?
job.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really
That's
matter because Bill
ranger.
rolled a nat
Yeah.
20. So, I
I
don't...
also rolled a nat
Wanna know?
20.
Yeah, but
Now I just want to
Whoa.
see. Now I just want to know.
Okay. You...
Zaltana's not rolling because she's staring at Fernell. There we go. That's the fan service for the viewers.
Aww.
This is the first time that I've let go of my oars and I'm finally paying attention. So
the two of you are like at the front of the boat, like just before you call this team meeting, like sort of like you're in a good current, and driving the boat ahead, and you got a good wind in the sail, and you take a look over to Daronia. And you're a little far away yet. You're a good half-hour sail from it, but you can tell the city is not on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sort of
Not
late
yet.
afternoon right now by the time you've sailed around 3 hours, and it took you a while to sort of get going this morning. So it's maybe like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, let's say. So it's not even dusk yet. So you can't, I would say with a nat 20, it's quiet. A little too quiet. Is
Oh god,
the
I have
vibe.
exact feeling.
Okay.
Such a
Amy.
bad feeling.
You guys think that there would be more action going on over here after hearing the report your mom talked about?
Well,
I got a real yucky feeling about that place right now.
Can't call her yet till tomorrow.
I do want to mention that MK's mother did mention that there was a curfew being imposed upon the people. So perhaps that, I didn't think it'd be this early, but
Well, what time is
Perhaps-
it
from
now?
what I know about
It's like 3 in
rides,
the
people
afternoon.
usually rest during the day, and then once the sun goes down is when the fires start, and that is from personal experience.
Well,
We'll talk
I guess
about that later.
we should be glad that we
Staci's
got here
arching an
before the
eyebrow
sun
but doesn't
came.
say anything at that point.
You and me
Oh,
both
that's
do
from
the same
Jam's
look,
real life
I'm sure.
experience.
So yeah,
I'll have to
Daronia
figure out how to
seems
integrate that into medieval fantasy.
like a little too quiet for sort of a Saturday afternoon, middle of the afternoon. You see nothing happening in the town, and you're half an hour away from hitting the dock, and you don't see, like normally you'd see even from here a little bit of action sort of moving around on the docks in the middle of the afternoon, and there's nothing.
there's no one at the docks, like a dock master or anything.
You can't see like a singular person
God.
from there, but you definitely don't see like movement like you would normally get a sense of sort of people and boats moving around.
Okay. I think we're going to have to be very observant and very careful. Yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we can get behind that.
I have one question. Do we need to be going there?
What, to
I'm-
the city?
Mm-hmm. Like what? Why? Why are we going into Daronia
going
and
there?
not?
Well, we
Is
gotta
it
meet
for
MK's
MK's
mom.
Well, we
Where?
don't. I was
mean, I
under the
checked
impression
on
that we
her.
were going to the steam place, and then if we saw Daronia on fire, so then maybe we check it out.
That's right.
But there wasn't an actual reason to go into the town
Oh.
proper.
Mm.
But doesn't
And then
seem a
somehow
little
it turned
weird
into
that
people
there's-
saying, "Oh, well, we'll go into Daronia."
Well, we hear her
doesn't
now,
it seem a
so
little odd that there's no one around?
Oh, there's definitely something terrible going on. What I was saying, and what I think Bill was saying, was that do we need to be a part of it? Not necessarily.
Are we walking into something that's gonna keep us there, or worse?
well, think about it this way: even if we go and check out like the yarn people, that doesn't necessarily mean that like we're not gonna come back to the Daronia eventually. I
Oh,
think that like,
Yeah, I think
absolutely.
it would be
while we're here,
good as well.
maybe we should.
Perhaps we
know?
could do both. And you see Zaltana look at her familiar, because we didn't dismiss the familiar. The familiar didn't die during this entire thing.
Nice.
So Freyr is still around, and I can go into Freyr's vision,
But do we?
have it fly
Do we
over
want you to be-
Daronia.
How far away can your familiar get?
I'm gonna go check, because that's where 100 feet of me.
You'd have to be like basically at the dock, right? And then send
Mhm.
Freyr into the
Well, I
city.
think if you're looking through Freyr's eyes or want to maintain telepathic communication, it's 100 feet, but otherwise they can go further than that. You just can't maintain communication with them.
That's fair.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Okay.
We can get close to the dock, and I'll set them off.
If there's a place that we can make land that isn't the main docks, I would suggest we use that. there's no one around,
Yeah.
and I don't trust that that means there's no one watching. And if we, the only boat around, are just saddling up to these main I think that's real sus, and I don't think it's a smart idea.
I'm going to
I
get
also
an
don't like
owl
the
set.
idea of Zoltana going through Freyr's eyes because that'll leave her incapacitated, which will be real difficult to run.
As long as someone keeps hold of me and taps me if there's danger, I will remember to zoom back
I
in.
mean, like, I'd say, like, we all stay next to Zaltana while, you know, her familiar scouts out the
Make
place.
a wall.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
we
not
can make
saying we'd
a
abandon
wall
her.
around Zaltana.
Okay, and circling back, what are we looking for?
In the city, just
In the city.
danger, if there is some.
And if there's
We've
danger,
already-
we're going to run to it or from it.
It depends on the danger we see.
I'm
If
going.
there's a
I'm
mob,
going to say,
I don't want to fight a mob because I don't want to hurt any of those people. But if, say, the mayor's in trouble because of maybe we run into the yarn group.
How's
Well,
this?
isn't this a good... Go ahead.
Sorry. How's this? If we observe, and it feels like the chaos is self-inflicted, the people of Daronia in chaos, we go. If there seems to be a third party, the individuals who are hunting, or the ones that are hunting those individuals, then we can act.
How do we
Yeah,
know
no.
that the... Yeah, I was thinking maybe the seam would be distracted by Daronia anyway, since their actions caused it, so there might be less people at their place. But I like your idea. I don't know. I'm just rambling off the top of my head here.
That is alright.
If we don't feel like we're on a timeline to get where we're going, if we're not in a rush to get to the headquarters, then yeah, let's check it out.
Most important thing,
Alright.
though, this book. Don't we need to find this book?
That's why we're going to the yarn people.
I kind of thought that ship had sailed. But
No, it's right over there.
thanks, darling.
Yeah.
We'll talk about metaphors another time. I was under the impression that perhaps some of the bad stuff that would have happened from the book already has, although that doesn't obviously
But
mean
maybe
we
if
need to
we
give
get
up
the book
looking for it.
back, Daronia will be okay.
I will also say
Do we
that
want Daronia to go back to being suppressed like that, though? Emotions
will-
are important.
I will mention, just like the skull, these magical artifacts may have effects we don't know.
Yeah, there's that too.
And as soon as they do the thing that Bill mentions, to
Find somewhere else.
dock, find somewhere else to dock, or just kind of be close to land, Zaltana will go into Freyr's eyes and set them off. I'm gonna find my owl stats
Yeah, while
really
you're
quick.
starting to concentrate, MK just walks right in front of you and puts her hands up like she's making a wall.
Oh,
Oh.
So
Hey,
you
And
Hard,
then
you
I,
can put
wa-
your
I
hands
walk
down.
behind
We can just do,
MK
like,
and I put her
army
arm
form.
down and I'm like, I got it. It's okay. You go
Oh,
find
no.
another. And, you've got this. Oh,
Your
okay.
arms are gonna get tired.
Here's a
Oh.
question. So you go past the main dock and you keep going south a little bit. Do
Yeah.
you dock at this more southern dock, or do you just kind of go around there and stay in the water, away from the dock?
Yeah,
I would stay in the water.
So you are now a good like 400 feet from where any like city would be. So you can't see through. You can 100 foot
Yeah.
in, but that's not a lot of space coming from a dock, right? Coming from the water, 100 feet is not a lot. You can send the owl in and have it go around and come and sort of like mentally communicate back what it saw. But
I
you-
will
yeah.
instruct. I'll instruct Freyr before I lose telepathic communication to travel a distance enough to see Daronia and try to discern activity. As soon as he's done doing that, to fly back to the boat.
Okay.
So those are my instructions.
Okay. How much can an owl communicate? Like, I know it's your familiar, but
Mhm.
I don't know if it says this, but can it like say, oh, there was an elf with black hair, like
Oh no, I mean I'm seeing through Freyr's eyes.
for 100
the f-
feet, right?
I think
for 100 feet, but could I then do
me
speak with
see, let me
animals to
double check.
talk to him when he gets
you
back?
could.
Sure.
Let me double check. Telepathically. can see. Yeah, you can see through the eyes. There we go.
Yeah.
There's the paragraph. There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Do that.
So you're staying
All right.
like 50 feet back from the southern dock, the quieter dock, and you send Freyr out, and you see through his eyes for the 100 feet.
Mm-hmm.
For
I
the
shall
first
roll.
good 75
okay.
feet, you see
Mhm.
nothing.
Okay.
You don't even need to roll for this, because I'll just tell you what an owl would see, like, from the sky. And then, if you wanted to go further. Around...
mhm.
around...
I think Freyr will also be stealthing because he's an owl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a stealth roll. It's the middle of the afternoon, so you would need a bit
Yeah.
of stealth to not be seen.
Nice. I've got decent stealth, and that was a decent roll. That is a 22. I keep rolling 22s today.
Okay.
That's nice.
He floats nice and high and nice and quiet. Owls don't make a lot of noise or anything when they're flapping their wings, so it's a nice... about to the edge of your vision, to your link with the owl, you start to see, like, in Duronia, there's, from where you can see, maybe you see like two people. Looks like they're walking around the edge of town. One followed by another one maybe like 2 minutes after. It looks, from what you can tell, like they're doing a perimeter.
Okay.
And then you kind of, any further you would lose vision, but you can,
Yeah.
if you've told Freyr to sort of like fly
Just take a
around
look and
the
come
town.
back.
Yeah. So it takes maybe 10 minutes or so to do a quick like loop of the town. It's a relatively small town, and by the owl flies, I don't know. And the owl comes back. The owl seems like pretty calm and stuff when it comes back. Do you have, like, what's your link to it in terms of communicating when you're not like looking through its eyes?
That is usually That's usually DM's choice, because some people like to role play that the owl can like speak telepathically to the conjurer. Some people just kind of just go like, it's an animal.
I think
Cuckoo.
this
you
is
know?
this is your familiar, and you get vibes. I think
I get
not
vibes.
not
Alright.
like clear things.
Vibes.
So the owl comes back and is kind of like giving you the vibe of like, that was a strange town. Looks like there's nobody in the streets except for a handful of people walking around and looking. You get the vibes of like, that was a creepy watched town.
Yeah. I think Zaltana would communicate to that while scritching Freyr's cheek, and just kind of goes, well, it seems that our assumptions are correct, perhaps, that people are being kept close eye, and people are guarding the town. I'll be honest, I don't know if it is productive for us to stay here, but if anyone else feels strongly about it, I want to check.
Do I see any animals like scurrying around on the shore?
No, but you wouldn't normally. It's not like there's a lot of wild animals around Duronia. Like the waters seem normal. You'd see a fish jump every now and again.
Okay.
Nature seems, not even gonna have you roll for it. Nature seems fine over here.
I'm to keep going if you guys are.
Ditto.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, that's cool.
So now
I'm just reading.
Yeah.
now you kind of have to get out of the boat, and you got about a 10-hour walk. So you can walk. By the time you make ground, you've got about a 10-hour walk to get to the base. That's all you know, is that you're going to the base of the Dragon Lake. So
Godzilla Lake. Call it by its proper Christian name.
what's that?
Godzilla.
Godzilla Lake. You
I
gotta
don't
go.
think it's Reptar Lake, personally.
Yes.
Reptar Lake is.
It's called by many things. You've got about a 10-hour
Godzilla
walk.
cannon.
So you would wait. Around 2 o'clock in the morning is when you'd arrive there, or you could like make camp when it gets dark. It's up to you, but just to give you a sense of like how long you have to walk.
Let us make camp somewhere a little further away, so if we are asleep, we don't get ambushed by God knows what is lying there.
Oh, I have a question about the terrain we're in right now. What's it like?
It's for a bit, it's sort of like outskirts of town-ish. So there's a little bit of, it's sort of like you're on the edge of like farmlands and things from the farms in the town. And then it gets into just your basic sort of forest forest vibes. So you will be in your favorite terrain.
Amazing. So that means for everyone, oh crap, I just scrolled away from it.
Big mood.
You can't
There
get
we
lost,
go.
right? I think is one of the
You
things.
can't get lost.
Yeah.
We also, even when we're engaged in other activities while traveling, we are alert to danger.
Perfect.
So while we're moving, we can't get like snuck up on.
Nice.
Also,
Cool.
if we forage, we find twice as much.
Oh,
Cool.
so cool.
Sweet. I feel like you stocked up at the Skiphop household, but sure, depending on how long you're out here. So you decide, you sort of just keep walking until dark and then make camp? What's your vibe?
I that's what Zaltana would suggest.
Yeah. As soon as we find something
Yeah.
that looks safe-ish.
Okay. You
Maybe
go
like 2 hours out from it.
2 hours out
Or a
from the
little-
place?
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Just so
Yeah.
we're not like right.
Yeah, that'd get us to midnight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would bring you to midnight. So you can go ahead. I'm going to have probably Bill for sure. And who else? So Bill would probably be taking up the front. Who would be taking up the rear of the party?
I'll probably do
Okay,
it.
so both of you can roll me a survival check and see how your 8 hours or so
Zaltana,
goes.
standing next to Fernell,
Ooh.
will assist.
Awesome.
Sure. Roll
Ooh.
advantage for now.
Nice.
That is going. Wait, I have advantage.
Yes.
Can I have advantage?
That's cool.
I assisted
Oh,
Fernell,
no.
so
Doesn't
no.
look like anybody's helping you. Sorry.
Please, someone help me! Please, someone help
Sure,
me!
hold on.
I mean, I
I
can
got a
try.
19.
Do I have anything?
Something Forest Eladrin Elf. There you go. Now you have advantage.
All right, roll advantage.
how that works.
Fine.
I'm also proficient.
You've got
in
a
survival.
19.
Okay, I got myself to a 15.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, that's still not great.
That was a nat 1. I was not about to nat 1 that.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
So, whatever, generous
you.
rolls because you're just walking through the forest.
I
Honestly,
did grow up in the forest.
yeah, it seems nothing is out of the ordinary. It's getting very cold. It's getting sort of like later in October. The leaves are starting to fall. The pine trees are, getting their vibes on. I don't know.
Getting their vibes on.
Pine trees are rocking it.
Getting
They're
their
killing it.
vibes on.
And
Good fall vibes.
everything is pretty quiet.
Vibes.
You see, there's squirrels and foxes and things like that. Good fall animals running through, but it seems fine. That you see nobody out here, but that's very normal. Once you sort of pass the outskirts of Daronia South, there's nothing really down there. Like, it's all forest. It's not inhabited land out here. So, you're just you've gone pretty far south of the town of Daronia, and now you're just kind of skirting back up slightly to get to Lizard Godzilla Dragon Lake. And nothing. It's a beautiful walk through a cold forest in this evening, and you hit midnight, and you know that you're about 2 hours from. In about an hour's walk, should you spend the night here, you'll start hitting sort of like beach. It's not like a sandy beach. It's cold here, so it's kind of like a rocky beach that goes out into Dragon Lake. It's like a Toronto beach. I don't know if anybody knows what that's like, but there's like this much
do.
sand, but it's mostly like rocks and stuff, and like brush up to it.
You should work for Tourism Toronto. You are just
I'm really
selling
selling it.
the crap out of our
Selling it.
beaches.
Look, there's some good beaches, but there's not a lot of soft sand on a Toronto beach. Come
They're
on.
just good because there's gays and everyone's naked.
There's naked gays, so there is that. Anyways, Tourism Toronto. Okay.
That's all we need.
Yeah. You make camp. Do you want to take watches or anything overnight?
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me
I
how you
think-
set that up.
Ooh.
Same as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can always go longer, and so can Staci.
I'll skip first.
Okay.
Yeah, with Bill.
Okay. MK, Bill, and one of the elves can also stay up, really,
Okay.
for the first 4 hours.
Okay.
If you want.
I'm fine with either.
Okay. Then MK and Bill, go ahead and roll me a perception check for your first 2 hours of the rest here.
Hey.
Let's.
I am 0 help.
Wow, I rolled another
No.
nat 1. I see nothing. I fall asleep, apparently.
Should I be awake? See, are you or I awake?
Oh, I think
I-
Staci's usually very early morning bird, so I think it would usually probably be you going first.
Alright. So you said perception or survival?
Either is fine. I said perception, though, to see what you see.
Good. I'm better at perception.
You set up a good camp, I'm sure.
Come on. I got a 15. That's my girl.
Okay. You have the best eye for some reason. Like Bill and MK, long day on the water, long day in the cold, sunny air. They're starting to sort of fade and not doing a great job at staying awake. But you know the woods, you know the vibes. You feel like there should, as you like get to this camp, you feel like you should be seeing a little bit more like forest critters. And you feel like you've seen not a lot now that you've gotten a little
What I
bit
was worried about.
to both. You know you're closer to the Great Scar than you've been since y'all have met. So it feels like a little bit, again, a little too quiet. But
Is there anything else? So just quiet, not like. I don't want to say vibes again, but like, you know how what I'm imagining is like when you get closer to a nuclear site and everything feels off, and you know if you're close enough, you get radioactive damage and whatnot. Is there that sort of feeling? Even just in your head, I imagine all of us would feel that psychosomatically to some degree, since we've all been told this is like, you know, the scariest, worst place ever. But from a more practical sense, I guess.
For that, I'll have you roll me an insight check.
Okie doke. That was also a 15.
Okay. With a 15, you're getting a bit of that. You're getting a bit of, we're coming to a place where quote unquote normal creatures seem to want to stay away from for one reason or another. You can't place exactly why, but you're definitely getting a bit of that. But not literally nothing happens in those first couple hours.
That makes me more nervous.
Great. Second shift. I guess Zaltana and Fernell.
Cool.
Yeah. So is that survival?
Survival or perception is fine.
What I'm going to do is use Freyr to do a perimeter,
Cool.
stealth, and make a perception check because Freyr actually has dark vision, so that would be nice.
Okay.
So I'll roll stealth first.
Yeah,
That roll onto my keyboard and it's not a number.
Cocked.
18 plus 21 for stealth.
Ooh, good.
Wow.
And keen hearing and sight, Owl has advantage on wisdom perception checks. Ooh, thank you. Critical roll dice. Y'all are doing me great favors. Also a 21 for perception.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. For now, what did you roll from your little camped perch?
11.
Okay. Literally nothing. But I will say, as from where you grew up, in a very sort of like foresty vibe. It's not like you grew up in a city or anything, so you're used to like sleeping in the woods essentially. There's a vibe check out here. There's a lack of, you know, like hearing the things, again, tourism Toronto, the things I hear in the night is like raccoons running on fences and stuff. But change that to like a forest. Normally you would hear, you know, foxes darting around and deer and other owls hooting and different things. And there's a little less than you'd think. For 11, that's kind of all you notice. With a 21, with an owl going 100 feet in every direction from you, and you can see
Zaltana like
through it.
leans against Fernell as her vision goes.
Ooh.
You are heading, you've kind of done you've gone around Daronia, walked across, and now you're at the point where you just kind of need to walk north again to hit the foot of Ragnar Lake, Ragnar? That was a weird way of putting
Ragnar?
it. No, it's Dragon
What?
Lake. It's Godzilla Lake.
Raptar or Dragon Lake?
Yeah.
Or Godzilla Lake?
Godzilla Lake.
Reptar.
Reptar.
And you see things, the edge of the lake starting to sort of frost over. You see nothing on the beach, but some sort of like, it looks like toppled over trees and some brush and some rocks leading up. The water is incredibly still. It is winter, but you, again, a little too still. You can't go 100 feet is like, you're way more than 100 feet from the edge of the water. But from the height and sort of you can see the water in the distance, it feels very, very still as well. And even from a height, you think you see like one or two through Freyr's eyes, you see a little, bustle over here and a little bustle over there in the whole, 10 minutes or whatever that they're circling, which seems, again, strange.
Zaltana would literally recite that, like, word for word to Fernell, and she's also gonna say, I don't like the feel of this. And then towards the end of the watch, once she's done doing that, calls Freyr back and returns her vision. She's just like,
Yeah,
This is
it's
gonna-
kind of weird feeling out here.
not to immediately have the same habits as Staci, but these are not good fall vibes.
I
mean,
can
they're really
agree,
not.
These are not good
super
fall
not.
vibes.
Super not.
Are we in like in trees right now, or are we like
Yeah.
on the ground?
Mhm.
We're in trees.
Well,
Okay.
well, wherever you, like, if you're sitting in a tree, you're sitting in a tree, but you're in the middle of a
I-
forest, for sure.
Okay,
That's not
yeah.
like a climb a tree. She's 7'2".
Yeah,
There's less
totally.
I believe
distance.
you. I believe-
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds
Step
about
up.
right.
Yeah, they're definitely,
Yeah.
like, thick trees, like, thick pines and stuff around here, and a bunch of, like, trees that have lost their leaves, but, like, have lots of, like, climbable branches and stuff. So,
Cool.
that's-
Just double
yeah.
checking.
Cool.
But nothing happens in the course of the night, and unless you want to do anything in the course of the night, the sun rises. And I think that's a good place to take a quick 5-minute break. It's a little
Cool.
early, but we gotta end like just a little bit early tonight. So we will start in the morning out here in the forest, just what you think is a couple hours from the Seam hideout. And we will be right back. Yay! And we're back. Thank you everyone so much for hanging out. I hope y'all got a snack and a drink. We're gonna keep rolling right in here. I'm gonna bring the whole group back in here. Hello.
Hello.
The sun has risen. It's sort of. It's kind of a gray, dreary fall day. A bit of mist in the air. Do you do anything before you continue walking towards the beach? Essentially. Eh?
Bill
Prepare
wakes
my
up with me
spells.
on his lap. Just
Bill does what?
MK is just like all like cuddled up
Oh.
next to him, which he probably hates right now because he's probably mad at me.
No, it's
but-
nice.
So we all successfully got a long rest, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit long rest.
Oh, fun.
Amazing.
Yay.
Not that you did too much that day, really, but
Right,
for whatever
Just
you
don't
need,
overdo
you've got it.
I feel like Bill, if everyone except for MK is awake, Bill is probably like doesn't want to move, like doesn't want to move wherever he's sitting, like so he's kind of just like quietly like pointing at things and at people, like trying to get clean up, bring me that, like tidy that thing up, put the fire out, kind of thing. Yeah.
Cute.
Yes, Papa.
Wee papa.
Yes, Dad.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing to do, eventually you start moving. You walk about an hour, and then you find that the ground is starting to clear a little bit. You're getting into the tall trees are starting to fade behind you, and you're getting into a little bit more of like a rocky sort of brush. Slightly more broken trees, broken, straggly bushes. Again, it feels like this is things that like you've been told your lives. And maybe Jezebel has been this close to the scar before, but very few people do because they know everything's dead. Once you hit the scar, it's dead. And the closer and closer you go to it, the more things start to die. So as you walk these couple hours, everything around you, all the sort of verdant pine trees, start to disappear, and it becomes sort of scraggly brush and thorny bushes, and things, the type of things that you expect to grow in a desert, because everything is sort of starting to die, closer to sort of the scar and this sort of little dragon lake to the side of it.
I think as soon as the vibes start getting worse and worse, Staci is going to immediately cast Mage Armor on herself using her Eldritch Invocation because
what I was
she's
gonna
just
say,
not
too.
having this.
Nice.
Fair.
Mage armor.
Literally already marked the spell.
Amazing.
I think it's just a daily thing.
Um,
Also for flavor, because Jezzy has the Eladrin thing where your like hair and shit is like the seasons. I always kind of imagined that she had some kind of flower or garlands in her hair, and I think those would start not full out dying, but like wilting as they get closer. And she's definitely been here because she's a nosy person.
yeah.
So at some point, probably in her wilder youth, if you can imagine that, she like snuck out here to see. And I don't know. We'll see how that turned out.
Yeah. I mean, nobody would have gone actually into the scar. Nobody does that. There's no reason to go in there, and like nobody knows of anybody who's come out, basically. But you are getting close to the the edge of where it's safe to be, and you finally emerge to where you're basically along this sort of lake. Is it still called a coastline when it's just a lake? Sure.
Shoreline.
Shoreline, yeah.
Sure.
And you see in front of you, not a large lake, but like a lake that would take you, too big to swim across, but would be a very short boat ride type of lake. And everything's dead around you. Everybody go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I would also like to remind folks that I think Zaltana at the beginning of this would tell everyone to be really subtle and really quiet. So
If you say that, I will cast one of my new spells.
17.
Pass without a trace on all of this.
Everybody roll
Yay.
me. So we'll go around, and I'll ask everybody one by one, but everybody go ahead and roll me a stealth plus 10 for pass without a
Stealth
trace,
plus-
and a perception check.
Okay.
And I'll
That's
start at the
great.
top with Staci.
Stealth was dirty 20,
Nice.
and Perception was 14.
14. Okay. MK.
For perception is 9
Okay.
and a 22 for stealth.
Okay, pretty good. Bill.
My perception was a 17, and my stealth is a 31.
Nice.
Okay.
Very
Zaltana.
nice.
my stealth is a 25, and my perception is an 18.
Okay.
My stealth is a 23, and my perception is 6.
Oh my god, okay.
Mm,
Fernell.
The dice said you've had enough now.
yeah, right. My perception is a 3, but my stealth is
Yeah.
a 27.
Okay. You all feel like it's sort of like you're blending into the silence here. None of you hear or see anything, but you also feel like you've approached very quietly. All of you rolled it over a 20 in stealth and under a 20 in perception. So it's very,
Sounds
very...
about right.
Yep, it's incredibly quiet, and you feel like you've blended into the quiet. You are sort of at the shoreline. Let's say the shoreline is about 200 feet across. And that's where you said, or you were told, they just said it's around the foot, aka the bottom, the shoreline of the Dragon Lake. That's what it's called, damn it.
Nope.
And so what do you...
Not in Shorehaven, it's not.
Nope.
Dang
Yeah,
it.
right.
What do you want to do? You're very quiet for the next... As long as you stay... For Pass Without a Trace, do they have to stay within, like, 30 feet of you or something? I feel like there's a range
Let
to
me
it.
see. Does that really say.
Oh no, I might be wrong. I thought there was, but maybe
Oh,
not.
within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if you want to stay very quiet and
And it
sort of-
lasts for an hour.
yeah, so that's good, but you have to stay within 30 feet of MK if you want to stay sort of like bathed in shadow. But how do you want to look around, or what do you want to do?
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Kind of just leaning into the idea that this place has been scarred magically. I think Zaltana would want to do kind of like a check around the arcane energies that might still be here to get a clue of perhaps maybe this hideout may be hidden by something magical or any traces of magical activity in this area.
Let me I'll bring up the world map to give you all a little bit of a better sense of where you are. Let me zoom right in here. So
We're right by Reptar.
Whoops, hold on, I just pulled up the wrong one. Zooming in. So you are sort of here, right? And you are kind of over here.
Okay.
So to
We're at the
your
very bottom.
yeah, right at the bottom of Dragon Lake. To your west, very close to where you are, is the Great Scar. So yeah, absolutely. Just was giving you a better idea. You're kind of looking all around here.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead. So you want to roll me an Arcana?
Yes.
Great.
So I have a +7 to that roll.
Great.
Amazing.
23.
It's a good roll. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the range? I guess there's not really a range on an Arcana check, so I will with a 23.
DM, up to the DM. Yeah.
Yeah. With I was thinking for a second you did detect magic or something. It was just a general Arcana roll. So there is a lot of sort of base residual magic to your west. Like a kilometer or two away. It's obvious. It's almost like it feels like the type of magic feels like a rumble. Feels like a bit of a earthquake in your chest. You also feel a magical presence about 100 feet to your left if you're facing north.
Facing north. Hold on, let me look at my map right now.
The water?
West.
You are okay. So
okay.
100 feet west of you.
if you're whoops, wrong button. If you're here, let's say, just slightly to your left, not even this map is way blown out. So think of yourself as much closer. You just kind of sense a bit of a tingly magical presence just to your left, not too far away.
Probably just sense it's tingling.
Zaltana would immediately bring everyone close and communicate that, and she's going to say, I don't quite know how to deal with that. Anything that I can detect is only within 30 feet. I do have the capability to mold water, but not too much.
Better yet, let me show you another map. Now that you know where you are world-wise, this is sort of, whoops, that's black. You're looking into deep, dark blackness.
I see trees.
Okay.
You are.
I see some trees.
Yeah, the best I could do. It's sort of like brush. It's not like.
Okay.
Yeah. Imagine that's sort of where you are.
I got nothing, but I'll take your word for it.
And you
Zoom out.
So you can actually, if you all want to put yourselves here, anywhere on this map that you think you'd be, obviously stay within 30 feet of MK if you still want to be quiet.
There.
And so where you kind of sensed a little bit of magic was off the map in sort of that
direction.
That.
In the water, right?
No, not the water. To your left.
Not the water.
Yeah, to
your
my
left.
Yeah.
Hey, boss.
Yeah.
West.
Will you put me on the map, please?
Yep.
I think I might be able
Thank
to.
you.
Oh yeah, everyone should be able to actually. Everyone
got
should
him.
be able to control everybody.
Sure, it's possible. I don't know how.
You're there.
We
now.
got you. We got you, Murphy.
Thank you. I just learned to pick it up and move it around,
Great.
so
That's great. That's an
Nope.
Baby
excellent
steps.
start.
not get ahead of
Don't even
themselves.
worry about it. It's an excellent start. So that's that.
I'm having issues as well, but I will hopefully get there. Maybe.
got
I
you.
can bring you on the map if not.
Oh, that'll work. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. So there you are. While you're having this little conversation, finish what you were saying, Zaltana. I don't know if I interrupted you.
Zaltana is going to. Now that I understand it's not headed into the lake, because I thought North was heading into the water, and I was like, what kind of underwater fortress nonsense?
The water is north, but the little bit of magic is more to your left, aka your west.
The West.
They have arcanists for sure. We need to be very careful. Let us proceed cautiously to the left.
So we're going.
Sure. And I unsheath my great axe.
Everybody, if you're moving again, roll me a perception and a stealth. Hi, Dusty. Welcome.
Okay.
Good timing.
Okay. Seems legit.
Man,
Wow.
my
Ooh,
rolls
sweet.
Garbage rolls.
are off today.
Okay, I'll do it this way. Did anybody roll under a 20 stealth?
Yes.
Even with a plus
Oh,
10?
no, sorry, yes. Oh, yeah, I still did.
Yeah.
I rolled 18.
15 here, but I did get a
15?
dirty 20 for perception.
Okay.
You
So
want
I'll
for
know
perception,
that I'm
but yeah,
looking up.
14 for stealth.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
since, a lot of things happen at once. Who rolled over a 20 on perception? Okay. Staci, Zaltana, you look to your left and you see 3 shadow clickety-clack figures running towards you. Nobody else
Love that
sees
for
it.
us.
And I'll put them on the screen and we'll go ahead and roll for initiative.
Nice.
And
Yep,
y'all, when you roll for initiative, you can also roll me a nature check.
I will gladly
Okay.
do that.
Great. Yeah.
All of us are just.
I get a +9.
Nature
Great.
check. Sure.
Oh god, okay.
Natural 20.
Okay, that's nope.
For my
19.
initiative.
No, dirty 20.
Oh, nice. I got a
7.
dirty 20.
These are some
Oh.
big nopes. Big nopes.
Big
19.
nope vibes.
Big nope
No
vibes.
vibes.
Bad
And
vibes.
initiative. Okay.
Big ol'
Got a
More
14 for
stress
initiative.
drawing.
Okay, I'm gonna give them 1 initiative, I think. I think that's what
Makes
we'll
it easier to
do.
manage.
I think so.
can-
I think.
No, come on.
Why
Enter
is
own,
there
right?
many of you on here? That's weird. Hold on.
There we go. Very good.
Oh, every time I'm like, initiative. Let's take 20 minutes to set this up. Damn it.
Oh, no, wait, I got
Yeah,
it.
right.
I don't know why y'all went on initiative like a million times.
Oh, I'm
Like,
gone.
Oh, now it's
Super
gone
weird.
for me.
That's
And it's
gone.
gone.
I saw it, and then now it's gone.
Wow. Okay, let me try again. Hold on. This is what I'm going to do. I think what happened was the old initiatives were still there. And then, okay, so this should work. We got this, everybody. Oh my god, the excitement. There we go. Is it all there?
There we are.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think so.
Here.
Now you should be able to add your initiative, can you?
Yep.
Great. Perfect. I
Uh,
love it.
Nope. Hold on.
There we go.
Nope.
Wow, we got some 21s on here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking 7s.
Oh wait.
Yay, it
I
only
did
took
it
4
for.
times.
I didn't do it in the right thing. Oh my bad.
Alright, let's see if I can use more cantrips this time.
I was just gonna do something. Oh, Stella, did I send you spiritual weapon? My token? If not, it's fine. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
no, but I can just throw something on there. You know, we'll figure it
I can-
out.
Now, if you need, if I decide to use it.
Yeah,
just
okay,
so
great.
We have it. Okay.
Why can't I
have
give this
a-
thing
I
a
have a
number?
cute one.
There we go. 18. Stay. There we go. Okay. We got this.
Yes.
Yes.
We got this. It's
Okay.
fine.
We
It's fine.
do
It's
got
fine.
this.
Look at this. Look at this initiative. It's on there. This is amazing.
You
Okay.
did.
What was all your nature checks?
I didn't roll that.
No.
Dirty 20 for me.
Great.
19.
17.
Great.
9.
Okay.
7.
Okay. This actually kind of makes a lot of sense. Bill, Zaltana, MK, you recognize what these look like. You've never seen them anywhere close to this size before. These things are about 5 feet tall, but they're scorpions.
Oh, yuck.
And they are clickety-clicketing towards you. And we'll start, because you saw them and they saw you, we're going to nobody gets a surprise round, and we're going to hop right in at the top, which is Zaltana. Amazing.
Holy crap. Okay. Zaltana's gonna make so those... Oh, so it's 3.
There are 3.
Okay, I just need to check a distance thing really quick. 60 feet. Okay. Is it just one thing? Yeah, it's just a one thing. Sorry, I had to double check spells. I love being a wizard and not knowing what I'm doing.
Oh, right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna check my ruler. Can I move my character, please? No?
Come on.
Alright.
There. Okay, good.
Alright. And Zaltana is, however best to orient, so I'm not, like, hitting MK, but Zaltana is going to cast Ray of Frost.
Nice.
I love that spell. That is, I need to hit you.
Yeah.
So, that is a 21.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
And
These
that's
are made
2.
of like like they're large scorpions, so it's like a carapace body. It looks like a hard body, but it doesn't look like anything more than that. How much? Yeah.
You see Zaltana take the essence of the cold in the air and ball it up into a little sphere. And she's going to exhale and she's going to tell MK, my dear, please duck. And is going to use that. That's 2d8. That is 5 plus 6, 11 points of damage.
Cold damage, I presume.
Cold damage, yes.
Great.
Just double checking if there's anything else I wanted to do. I think she'll take a single step down for that. Yep, that'll be the end of Zaltana's turn.
Amazing. MK.
And wild
gosh.
magic.
Okay.
Oh, that was that. Okay, please hold. That was a sorcerer.
Oh.
Go ahead.
All of her offensive spells are sorcerers.
That's
spells.
amazing.
Same.
Tracks.
9.
Okay, no problem. Just remember you're at 2 going forward. MK.
Okay. I did send you the token. That's what I was doing. So give me a second to figure out my turn. Let me see. I am going.
I'm not going to be able to get the token up because I don't want to mess around in Discord
That's fine.
to mess up
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah.
But I will for next time.
Okay, I'm gonna. The one that is closest to. Staci. I am going to command it. To stop.
Interesting.
No, to flee. To
Okay.
flee. We're gonna go with
Let me just check something. Can you command a giant scorpion?
I don't know.
I don't
You
know.
tell me.
I commanded a
going-
giant undead T-Rex once.
That's amazing.
The-
That's cool.
That was one of the first times I broke the game.
Does it
'Cause
say
I did basically that.
creature? What is the command?
to a
It,
creature.
Does it
yeah,
have-
it says to a creature you can see within range.
Does it have to understand the language? 'Cause
If
there's-
it doesn't understand your language, there's no effect.
Yeah, it definitely
Dang
does
it!
not understand your language.
All right. Well, I will just say that that's a waste then. Although, would I would know that?
You probably would, as
I feel like
Roll
I
me
feel
a
like
straight
yeah, it's just
intelligence. If you roll over a 10, you would know that.
All right, let's. Yeah, 14.
Okay.
Let's see. Then I will do. Okay, I'll just go for it then. I will cast Guiding Bolt at the
Nice.
red one. So. Ooh. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Oh
It
no!
clatters out of the way of this bolt.
Man. And then MK is gonna go, nope, 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 and she's gonna go hide behind Fernell.
Oh.
Seems like a thing that we do around here. Wonderful.
We do. We love our Fernell.
We love a rock
Fair
man
enough.
to hide behind.
Yep.
It's good shit.
Happy to
Zaltana
be your
does love a
stone
rock
wall.
man, so
And
Right?
it's Fernell's turn. Fancy that.
Perfect.
Get him!
So Fernell sees MK running behind him and is just like, you know, frankly, I've been pretty bored this entire time because I haven't been able to hit anything as confidently as I would like to. But you guys will do just fine. And this is rage. He grabs his great axe and really grips it tight as he runs up to, let's say, this red guy. He's gonna take.
I forgot to tell you, Stella, the red one's movement is cut by 10 feet because of
Oh,
Ray of
okay.
Frost.
Nice.
Is the red one that you attacked the red one too, didn't you?
Yes, I
Stefan?
did. So
Okay,
that's why I thought that would be relevant.
I'm gonna go. Did you attack the blue one?
Just the red one's been hit so far.
Just the red one's been hit. I'm gonna go for the blue
Hitting
one.
the
then.
red one I missed.
I want one that hasn't been hit yet. So I'm gonna attack twice because I'm a filthy level 6 barbarian. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so the first roll was a 1. And the second one was a... what is it total? 16 to hit.
16 does hit, yes. You
Okay,
get one hit
cool.
on that.
Alright, I'm gonna deal this 1d12 damage plus 4. Max damage.
What?
Yes.
Plus 4 with
Woo!
16 plus 2 because of rage, which is gonna be 18
Amazing.
total.
Yes.
So yeah, just like a big old
Hell
smash
yeah.
down on the body of this scorpion dude.
This is amazing.
You see their natural armor just sort of like crack a little bit, and a little bit of ooze comes out. That's, I assume, your turn.
Yeah, that's my
'cause you
turn.
bonus
That's
action. Okay.
yeah.
These things are gonna go red, down 10 feet, but can still easily pop over to Bill right here, and is gonna go ahead and take its 3 attacks.
Oh no.
So it's gonna go
okay,
ahead
fine.
and first and
So
try
happy I
and
ran away.
claw
This is gonna be
you
really
twice
fun.
with its like these guys,
Hate
little
'em.
chompers.
Hate 'em.
So that's a oh shit! I rolled a nat 1 first, so that's good for you.
That's
Thank
really
you.
Oh,
great.
and that's a 19 on the dice, so that definitely hits. So that's one claw attack, and then it's gonna go ahead and try and sting you.
Fuck that.
With its little pokey out of its head. Pokey is the correct nature term for it.
Oh yes, of course.
Ooh, and that's a
Wait,
14.
fingers
This-
coming out of his head?
That just makes it.
it's a fucked up scorpion, yes.
Okay.
Just go with me on it.
Okay. Ow.
Everything, you're near the scar, everything's fucked up.
Oh yeah, right, mutation.
Yeah.
Got it.
14 hits you, Bill?
That just hits, yeah.
Oh, okay. So first of all, we'll resolve the damage from the claw. So that's a D8.
Shit, somebody should cast mage armor on Bill.
You only take 3 damage from the thing, but then I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I bet it's spicy. Okay, this is... Oh, that was a nat 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh
So
no.
you...
So...
We have cookies, we have cookies, we have cookies.
I do.
We do, actually. So first of all, you take 8
good here.
piercing damage, and you take...
She's counting a lot.
You take 23 points of
Damn.
poison damage.
Damn.
Okay.
What?
What?
Maybe we should have dealt with the formerly very nice, now angry people.
Right?
That's that one's turn. The blue one is going to go ahead and do the same to Fernell right next too. So let's roll everything to start.
Try.
So yeah, you've got a high. What's your AC now?
My AC is 15.
Okay, first
Is
one
mine
misses.
higher than everyone's? What is this
on.
shenanigans?
We are only level
Uh,
6.
Yeah,
so-
Mine's at
Wait,
18.
Oh yeah, I have 16 with mage armor. That's the
16,
highest
yeah.
it'll go.
Mine's 18.
Second hit on Fernell is a yeet.
Mm.
And then the sting. Ooh,
We're gonna die.
Or for
doesn't
now.
hit. That's only an
Doesn't
11. So, but I did roll a natural 20 on one of the clompy claws at you.
big
But
mistake.
that's not a ton of damage on the claws. Don't worry. Don't worry too much.
What kind of damage is this, by the way?
This
What
will
type?
just be bludgeoning, actually. So-
Beautiful.
Fernell
So you
has
can go ahead and
advantage.
have that.
Oh, okay. So I doubled than half, but I rolled an 8. So you take 10 damage. It should be
10 damage.
20, but you take 10.
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. And that's actually it, because it missed on the other 2 attacks. The yellow scorpion is going to skitter up to Staci and
Nope.
you know, do the same. Bad fall vibes are
Bad fall vibes!
really happening up in here. The 2 claws is a 12 and ooh, that one's going to hit. 12 and a 21.
Yeah, so the second one hits, and then as soon as the second one happens, she's actually going to use a reaction.
Yes.
Yes, because she's going to bounce out of there after she takes damage.
Okay. So you'll take the claw?
Yeah, so
Okay.
as she has to get hit first, so she gets hit with the
Yeah,
claw,
she
and
gets
then
hit
she
with the
bounces.
claw, which is, that's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and then she uses her Misty Escape, so she's like, nope, bye for now, and then she's gonna teleport 60 feet
Amazing.
away.
Well, where are you
and go
going?
there.
Oh.
Nope!
Oh, okay.
Okay, bye.
And she is now also invisible.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Oh.
amazing. Very
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
For how long?
Something I
Until the start of my next turn,
Until
or
start.
until I attack or cast a spell.
Okay, great. Okay, so basic invisibility.
For a very short period of time, but yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's the scorpion's turn, and Staci, it's actually your turn now.
Sweet, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so she teleports away. She's temporarily invisible. You guys don't see her. Then all of a sudden, there's like a poof of like fall flowers and leaves from behind you guys as you see her over here. And then she's gonna cast on the yellow one that tried attacking her. She's gonna try casting our warlock's favorite attack, Eldritch Blast.
Pew, pew, pew.
And then I started blasting.
Yeah. So let's see here. We're gonna roll these. 19 and 12 on the die, so that's a plus. What's the plus? Plus 6. So a
Oh, yeah,
25. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
No problem.
Nice. Yay. And 2. So 4.
4 damage total?
Yeah, those were both 2s on the die. They
Sorry,
were pretty
that
bad.
came out a little shady.
She's freaking out. Yeah, she's just like freaking out so bad, and she's just like nope, and she's flinging them, and they're slightly off the mark while she's freaking out, and so it only does 4 damage. But
Great. That's your action. You still have the bonus, right?
yeah, that was her action, her reaction, and then I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action right this second, so that's it.
Okay, great. That's your turn. Jez, you're up.
Yeah. So good news. I was mistaken because I thought my new protective energy field thing was like the fighting style where you have to be within 5 feet. No, you have to be within 30 feet and
Oh,
seeing
okay.
you. So anytime one of y'all gets hit, I can take some damage away. I have 6 psionic die. So,
Very
got some time.
cool.
or some options, I should say. Sorry for not realizing that sooner. I did think it was 5 feet.
You're good.
Anyway, so what I'm gonna do, is that'll okay. It's definitely 2d6. Wow, I don't have very much damage stuff. That's a word. Yeah. All right. So, which one has not been hit, or have they all been hit? at
They've
this
all been
point?
hit. The least damage is the yellow.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to shoot a chaos bolt at level 2
Amazing.
at the yellow scorpion.
Great.
So we're gonna do the hands up roll. Definitely really dramatic. I don't have the energy to be super dramatic. Nope, that was an 8. Okay. Never mind.
So dramatic.
So
no.
yeah, prison a miss. Yep. Jez is now being affected by my practically comatose state, so she's just gonna go. But then, because she's been bending so many fucking spoons, it just like You get this cute little like pop of purple energy that it just falls out. She goes, fuck. And then I don't think, let's see, 'cause I have bonus. I'm not used to having bonus actions. See, I lose words when I start getting really tired.
You're fine.
Yeah, I don't have anything else that I can do right now, so she'll just be like, I'm on backup!
That's your
doing great!
turn. You did a good job. Bill, you're up. And you're muted, also.
It's alright.
That's okay.
I was pouring myself another drink and I muted myself. You didn't all hear ice cubes. I want to get away from these people, so
Sure.
I'm gonna let my their thing before I actually no. They're gonna take an opportunity. I just that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action first. I'm gonna eat a handful of good berries.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a good.
Okay. Great. Love
Quick
that.
snack.
Yeah, just a quick snack.
Just a
Like
quick bite.
shovel. He has a bunch right now because we stocked up the last time I thought we were.
Right.
So he puts them in his mouth like an oversized handful of corn. Just like shoves them in
I'm
his.
picturing
craw.
those mini M&Ms in the tubes that you just drink.
Just like,
Yeah, right.
fill the whole hole with it.
Pretty much.
And he's the bee take an attack.
Well, let's
Before-
see here.
Oh
my God.
What?
I rolled a nat 20 on my attack of opportunity. But it's just a
bitch.
claw, don't worry. It's not...
I can take the
Great.
damage if you want. I can. Some of it.
That's okay. I'm gonna get the hell out of
You
here.
take 10 points of damage.
Okay, thank you.
Bludgeoning, just swacks you with its claw as you run away.
That sounds about right. It takes 5 damage from my bees before I flip.
Okay, yep, that's the red one.
And yeah, and how far can I go? I'm gonna go hang out with Zaltana behind this log.
Mhm.
And am then going to take 2 shots with the longbow. The red guy still.
Nice.
And
That's why.
19 to hit and 25 to hit.
Yes, both hit. Square in the
Great.
black
So it's
carapace
going to
body.
take... Oh, yes, max. No, that's a 2. Yeah, that was a 2, not an 8. Damn it. So they can take 7 more points. Oh, sorry. I didn't read that right. Give me one.
Yep.
8 points plus 5. Okay.
13 altogether.
Yeah, 13 points altogether.
Okay.
I got trigger happy with my mouse and cleared things.
I hate when that happens. It always happens the worst time.
Right?
Mm.
Like, I'm short-circuiting right now.
This thing gets like swacked with these 2 bolts from Bill. It's still skittering along the sand, though. That's Bill's turn, I presume.
That's it.
We're back at the top of the order with Zaltana.
How fucked up does the red one look? Noted.
That was my very
case-
clear answer for you.
I think I am picking out what you're putting down. Zaltana will. Cool. Zaltana is going to use another ray of frost on that red one.
And the red one, yeah.
Because that's the best thing to do at the moment. That's a natural 20.
Oh, dang. Oh,
Nice.
So how are we doing natural 20s? Because I don't think I've rolled one for
double your
attacks
dice.
before.
And then add your modifier.
Okay, so that is d8. So I need to remember it's 4 d8s. 6. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 22.
22.
Plus- 22 points of damage, and a 10 feet is reduced. It doesn't stack, so it's just
Still reduced
the
10
next
feet.
turn 10 feet, yeah.
To answer your question better now it looks real bad. It's like pieces of it sort of like black, I don't know, like what's it called? It's not skin, but like, you know, the like hard stuff on like
It's an exoskeleton.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like exoskeleton.
like kind of crisping off a little bit with all the
Awesome.
ways it's been hit. and the
Amazing.
frost damage that's crisping it in a frosty way.
As she's doing that, she's going to use her free action to tell Fernell, finish it! Yep, and that is all she can do. Bonus action, reaction. Yep, that's nothing else she can do right now. She's going to make it a little difficult for this thing to come after her. Yep. I wish I could move my character again.
What? Can you not? Why?
No, sometimes it's just like, you're not hovering with the mouse.
Oh, you're just
It's just
not-
deciding I'm doing something else.
It's
It's
not
deciding that I
mousing
want something
properly.
else.
Right.
Alright, so
No.
she's gonna move over there.
Okay, and then MK, you're up.
End of her turn.
Okay. I am
Oh, yeah,
going to with all my speed run over to Fernell and be like, Fernell, you got this. And I'm just gonna like kind of try to punch him in his back, but it doesn't really work. And I'm gonna use enhance ability. And I'm gonna give him Bear's Endurance. So you have advantage on Constitution checks, as well as you gain 2d6 temp hit points.
Awesome.
Is it
Do I get to roll that
Constitution
myself, or is that
check?
something?
I'll roll it, I guess.
Okay.
9.
Cool.
So not saves, right? Constitution just
Not
checks?
saves.
Okay.
No.
Just double checking on
Yeah.
that one because
I really mainly did it for the temp hit points.
Temp
Fair enough.
HP is always good.
Temp is
great.
great.
And then I can't do anything speed wise. Do I have any bonus action?
Spiritual weapon is bonus, isn't it?
Spiritual
It
weapon is a
is.
bonus action.
I think I am gonna use it.
I would find something
Yeah.
random to throw on there.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
what you guys will see eventually, I'm gonna make a cooler token. So I'll send you that soon, Stella, but
For sure.
it's essentially like a unicorn cake pop.
That's
Oh, I
amazing.
love that.
I have nothing even remotely like that. So
Yeah,
here's
don't worry
some-
about
some
it. You can
flowers.
just put like a sword or flowers or whatever. Doesn't matter. So wait, does it get? I've never had spiritual weapon. Does it go now?
No, you cast it,
The
and you
next
put
one.
you
Yeah.
can put it. I think anywhere within 30 feet of you, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you
I'm
can do
gonna
it within 30
put
feet of
it-
you,
30.
and then
30 seconds.
Yeah, do whatever as a bonus action.
Does it
next
get
turn.
opportunity attacks? Like if this
No.
this red one?
No.
It doesn't
you,
provoke
you have to
opportunity
use it on
attacks.
your turn.
But does it get to take them on stuff that goes out of its range?
I don't know.
Let
Read
me
it. It'll
check.
say on it. It'll say on it. But also, we've got for now. You have advantage, by the way, for when your turn
Yes.
comes.
Awesome. Thank you. I am
Let's see. You can rate range,
grateful.
duration.
You're getting
when the
stacked
spell's
over
cast.
there.
You can make a melee spell attack within 5 feet on a hit. Blah blah blah. As a bonus action. It doesn't say.
I don't think it does. Does anybody chat? Feel free to like chime in here.
Yeah, I
think
don't know
no,
if it
but I'm
does or
not
not.
sure.
Yeah, I was just curious. So
I'm
that's fine. It
checking.
can stay there.
Yeah. Okay.
no, it can't make opportunity attacks.
No. Oh, okay. Cool.
Is that where you want to leave it for now, or do you want to put it somewhere else?
I'll put it one up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Or-
right.
yeah.
I have to move it, I guess. Let me give you permission to move it. Controlled by everyone, because it's easier that way.
That's
okay. For now.
awesome. I'm going to continue hitting that blue guy in front of me.
Great. Do that.
But this time I have 3 attacks because I can frenzy.
Ooh!
I can frenzy. I can use a bonus action for an extra attack. So.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Give me
I'm-
5 seconds, because we've just frozen. Nobody go
Oh.
anywhere. I think we unfreeze
Nope.
pretty easily if I just pop to be right back for 10 seconds and pop back. So I'm just going to
Yeah.
do that really quick. Nobody go anywhere, do anything. Be right back.
Also, I just noticed that if I use frenzy attack at the end of my rage, I suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Yes.
But I feel like every single time we've been fighting and I end rage,
There we go.
I
can go
get
back.
like a short
As
rest afterwards. or
Someone
something, so-
who's in the other campaign's boyfriend is at like level 2 or 3 exhaustion and has been for the last 3 or 4 sessions, you'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
you'll be fine. Okay.
Doing
Okay.
it on
We're all good.
purpose.
We're moving.
Or-
Are you just swinging away?
I'm just swinging away. Let me make my 3
Yeah.
attacks to hit. This is gonna go in order, actually. So I'll do it. Because, like, if that guy dies, I want to move over to another guy.
Yeah.
So, first guy is going to be, that's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Cool. And that's going to be 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Not
For
dead.
the second attack. Cool. For the second attack. Hold on. That is a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Damn it. Okay. And last one. Okay. That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that one does.
All right. Cool. And that's going to be 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay, this one's starting to look pretty hurt as well, with its exoskeleton
Starting?
sort of cracking in different places from all the axe
And as I'm like wailing into it, like, I'm just like whack-a-mole of just like an angry rock man just smashing into it.
It says
Why
nothing.
won't you die?
This is the man. every week, I'm like, this is the man Zaltana has chosen.
It's nice. I like it.
I mean,
Right.
be able to kill cockroaches if they get in your apartment.
That's true.
I
That's
mean,
true.
true.
Thinking long
Basically,
term.
yeah, basically that guy.
Okay, after you, it's a little mad. One can imagine, although it's hard to tell emotions on a scorpion. And it's going to go ahead and hit you twice. With its
Sure.
claws to start. That's a
Try me.
14 and a 16.
So the first one doesn't, the second one does.
Okay, so we'll just roll for that real quick. That's
Sure.
these dice are hard to see in here. That is a 1, damn it. That's only 3 points of bludgeoning damage. I have to 2,
And it's
I
gonna
guess.
be half to 1.
Or 1, whichever, whatever makes you
One,
happy.
yeah.
That's easy. And then it's gonna go ahead and try and like pincer you with its weird like sting that is sort of like prehensile.
Sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with that word. And that's
Yeah.
a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
That's fine, because my con is pretty high.
And you have advantage.
That's, no, only on checks. This is a save.
Yeah.
No,
But
as in
I did
from-
roll.
Chat.
From chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
from
gonna
the
save
top.
that for something else.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
So you are going to take 10 points of piercing damage, and you will take half of this poison damage that I'm going to roll right now.
Okay, is that piercing damage straight, or
Oh
is
yeah, no,
that
half that. So you take 5.
So 5 of that.
Yeah, and then you take wait, where's my d10s again? There we go. So that's
Mhm.
Ooh, I rolled 2 d10s there, so 30 points of poison damage.
15.
Is
so
that
total of
half,
20.
or is that?
You don't have poison, do you?
Oh, you,
No, but
No,
is
no,
that
but I made my
30
con save.
total because
Oh yes, sorry,
he's,
yes, you
saved.
take 15 of
Half.
that.
It's half.
Okay, thank goodness.
so
I
you'll
was
take
like,
20
did
total.
you just
Yes.
roll
Stunning.
60 damage, and then
No.
that's half?
No, sorry.
What?
Sorry. I said half,
Oh my
and then
God,
I
you
didn't
had a
do it.
heart
in my brain.
attack.
Yes, you take 15
Yeah, that's
points
still
of
pretty bad,
damage.
though. I'll take that 15.
do you want me to take some of it? It doesn't hurt me. I
Nah.
can just roll to reduce. Okay.
I'll let you know when I'm like half health. I'm not even
Okay.
there yet, so
Barb.
I'll be like, it's fine.
Okay.
Just gotta work through the paint. Work through the paint.
All right, that's
Get
only
Me
one of
right
them.
now.
The other one is going to run over. I think straight ahead seems straight aheady. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
it's just
straight
gonna-
ahead seems straight ahead.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's gonna move forward and just
Wait.
go ahead and twice again with its claws. That's a 20 and a not 1 again. Wow, is that my 3rd today? Jeez Louise. But 1 claw, I assume.
Oh
hits
no,
you.
whatever shall you do.
Oh no, we are so upset. So you
I too
take
have rolled many a
7
one.
points of bludgeoning damage, and then it's going to try and poison you with its stinger, and that's I don't think that's going to hit. Does a 13 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
Damn it. So you're ready now because you've seen what this stinger can do, and just like Either way, so just
Out of the
just that bludgeoning damage, and then that's it. This scorpion sucks. But perhaps this red one will redeem the team and dive down towards
We shall
MK.
see. One way to find
MK. Ha ha. That's a 19 and a 8 to hit. So I assume only one.
Yep, just one.
It hits you once with its claws, 8 bludgeoning damage, and then it's gonna try and stab you like right through the heart because it's almost the same height as you. These things are huge. Ooh, 17. That hits you.
That does not hit.
Does it? 17 doesn't hit you?
He has 18.
Get out!
Ah.
That's an amazing AC. Holy
I'm all sprightly.
dang! Doesn't hit.
What are you
Give me
wearing
armor
to
that
have
you
that
have. Whatever
AC?
you got going on there.
I just have wild decks.
Envy it.
Okay.
That's incredible. Thanks for the cheer. Cheers for MK. Wow. Diving out of the way with 18. Impressive. Amazing.
Very.
So that's the scorpion's turn. And I haven't poisoned enough, and I'm sad about it.
I hope the scorpion's feelings hurt right now.
They're
Yeah, I
silent.
really hope so.
too.
Staci,
It
you're
makes
up.
me feel better.
Okay, Staci is having some bad vibes again and does not like this, and she kind of like holds out her hands in the general direction of the one in front of her, and she's going to cast Frostbite on it, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Its con is... Oh my god, I just rolled another nat 1.
Yeah,
Oh.
you did.
This dice is like Abria style going in the garbage.
Yeah, it looks like you gotta put that in the jail.
That one's out. Okay, but yeah, I guess it hits.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so she's just like, it's time for you to get iced! And she casts that, and she does 9 cold damage on it.
9 cold damage on the yellow one. Nice. Okay.
You see Fernell off to the side just go, I personally would have been like, it's ice to know ya, and then moved on. We can work on it
Remember
later.
that next time. Right now, this is a problem.
It kind of it rolls off the tongue for me. It was really fun with my old group. We would make a game out of it and stuff. But we'll work on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really have anywhere to go, and she can't really get out of there without taking an opportunity attack, I don't think. Yeah, so I think that's all she can do.
It's pretty good though, with equip and all. So, Jez, you're up.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna come. Oh, come on! I need the thing. So I'm gonna move over to be within 5 feet of the yellow one in Staci. So I'm gonna go like here, I think. And then what I was looking, and I think I can do this because I haven't seen anything that says I can't. The cantrip I have, that is the green flame blade, is used with a weapon, right? And so it just adds fire damage.
Mhm.
But I also have the what's it called? Psi-sonic like attack that goes Psi-sonic strike when you hit somebody with a weapon right after it hits it, so it gives extra damage, and I don't see anything that says I can't use both of those because both involve the weapon hitting.
I think you can
So can
usually
I
stack
do-
stuff like that with fighters and stuff.
Okay.
So I would say yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna whip out one of my daggers, and I will. Oh god, I have to think about how to get this in fucking D&D Beyond. Okay, so I use the dagger. So rolling that to hit is a +6. So that I don't think it's good, but with the virtual screen thing, you can't tell. Where's the? Had to zoom in my screen because I can't see anything. No, okay, that's a 10 because I rolled a 4.
Oh, 10
So
doesn't hit.
never mind again.
Oh no.
Do you need me to roll wild magic for a cantrip that didn't actually work?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
You're near the Great Scar. Any crazy ass magic shit is gonna happen.
Fair enough.
I'm kind of here for it. No, I got an 11, I think. Yeah, I got an 11. So again, looks super cool, whips out the dagger, fire starts coming up, and then just... Whoop. I don't know what's going on. Psychic powers break brain, I don't know.
It was a
Maybe
good
I'll get a hit on
attempt.
something. It would have been really
tried.
cool if it worked!
Most supportive team in a fight.
I'm getting delirious
Yeah.
now.
That's
It's the we're ending soon.
Okay, and that's your turn. No bonus action or anything, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think I want to move because that would kind of eliminate my possible attack of opportunity. There's nothing else I can do on a bonus action that needs to be done, so I guess I'm here now.
Okay.
Hi, Staci, I'll be your neighbor.
I'll be your emotional support friend. Bill, what you doing?
Well, there's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. I feel like Bill's attention was drawn to this yellow one with hullabaloo that's happening, but immediately, like, realizes that there is one in front of MK and fires a couple of shots at that one.
Yep.
Let me do it. Let's see what happens.
Let's see.
I hope it's good. That's a 26 to hit,
Yeah.
and an 18.
Yes, they both hit. Roll me
That's
some
pretty
dommage.
Okay, first dommage. Just 5. Second dommage. Another 5.
Okay.
Really exciting.
It's great.
Fair
though.
enough.
You're well over.
I like
which is nice.
the idea that you're rolling shame.
That's Bill's turn. Bill, do you want to go anywhere?
No.
Where are your bees?
On me?
Oh, okay.
I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty far away from
Yeah,
bees.
Yeah.
Figured
Okay.
that was a stretch.
We're back at the top of the order, and we froze again because it's that kind of day.
no.
So give me 5 seconds here. We're just gonna pop out and pop back in again. Da, da, da. It's good times. It happens, I think, when I'm switching to screens too much, but at least it
That could
goes
be.
away pretty quick. Oh no, where are we? We're not faces. There we are. Now we're faces. Okay, good. We're all good. Okay, back at the top of the order, I think. Yes, Zaltana, you're up.
Cool. How fucked up does the red one look?
The red one looks extremely fucked up. Thank you for asking.
Extremely fucked up? Excellent. I think it's time for the Zaltana special.
Nice.
Zaltana special.
As you see, the rainbow fluorite energy kind of pulses around her. She pulls up one to a point, and she's going to use Magic Missile at that. I don't think I have to roll a hit. I think it's
Nope,
just
just
kind of a
hits.
thing that just happens.
Hmm.
That is 5 points of force damage. Force damage? Force
It's
damage?
still looking really bad. Really
Alrighty.
bad.
That is 4 points of force damage.
It cracks in 6 or 7 or 8 pieces on the floor. You have destroyed one of these giant scorpions.
Excellent. The other one has not been hit, right?
They've all been hit, yeah.
Oh, they've all been hit.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. The blue one especially is looking not its best day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so as soon as the second bullet returns to her, she's going to look back up and shoot that last one at the blue one.
Nice.
That is another 5 points
Great,
of
it's,
force damage.
Looking pretty hurt as well.
And she's going to use the rest of her movement to 30 and just kind of sit up there.
Nice.
Cool. And I'm just checking my bonus actions really quick. That's fine. She doesn't need to do that yet. All right.
Okay.
That'll be the end of her turn.
One of them is down, one of them is looking very bad, one of them is looking like pretty hurt. MK, you're up.
I'm going to do Word of Radiance. So I just like
Good.
scream at it, be nice!
Be nice!
And it needs to make a con save.
Is that a range?
Yeah.
Well, what's the range on it? Is it both of them? Or do you only get one creature?
Just one.
Okay. Con save on the blue one, I presume, then. So
Yes.
I'm not using that dice. I'm going to use this dice. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 17.
That has...
Eh.
And then I will tell my unicorn cake pop
Mhm.
to move over and hit it.
Nice.
I need to name him. Or
Yeah,
her. Or they.
Pop.
they need a really cool name.
Poppy?
We do.
Poppy's cute.
Poppy.
That is
Ein
cute.
Kornchen.
Cookie.
That's a pun that I understand, but
All right, let's see. Where are my d20s? Ooh, that definitely hits. 18 plus stuff.
Yeah, definitely hits. How much damage does this little cake pop do? Poop.
I did awful. That's 4 points of force damage.
You tell me how this kills the scorpion.
I feel like it has this I don't know if you guys have ever seen like that glaze on cupcakes, that like mirror glaze
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
on the
Yeah.
top, and it just like sticks to it and like rips it in half.
Ah!
You. Wow.
It's a violent cake pop.
yeah, that's much
Very-
more violent than I
That's very
Love
Love
violent.
it.
My mind was
Damn.
in a different place. My mind was in like Kronk's new, like in Emperor's New Groove when they whacked the bug to eat it. That's where my brain went.
Mm.
Nope.
This
Mine
was
was
more
something
like
along the lines of frosting death.
This is the Mortal
Crown.
Kombat of cake
Yeah, just, like,
pop
pulls it
murders.
apart.
Pretty much,
Like
yeah.
taffy.
ugh.
Yeah.
The scorpion guts are across the sand now. That's the second dead scorpion of the day. The only one alive is right now facing Jezebel and Staci. And Fernell, you're up.
Cool. That's the blue one, right?
The blue one's dead.
Hello.
No,
Just
yellow.
the yellow one's up.
It's way over there. Okay, I see. I see that these two are demolished in front of me, and
You also see a spectral cake pop.
I see a spectral cake pop. After like having that bit like quick like kind of banter to Staci about his old group used to be doing like quip offs in the middle of battle. He like gets like a bit of like energy from that. It's a bit of nostalgic energy. And he's gonna try and replicate his old self, who was a bit more fun. And he sees that tree over there. Is it like, how tall is that like broken tree?
However it shows there, it used to be very tall. It seems that it
used
has
to be
like
very
fallen
tall.
over from the lack of like nutrients and stuff in this soil. Fallen over years and years and years ago.
Okay, well first I'll just move over here, and if I kill it, which I might, then I'll do the cool thing.
Okay.
But if I don't, it's just gonna look really stupid.
Great.
Okay, first I'm gonna do my 3 attacks because I'm gonna frenzy.
Yep.
Oh, that's not a D20, that's a D12.
Don't roll a d12 to hit.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
everybody, d20 to hit.
Yeah, right.
Listen,
First
kids.
hit is gonna be a 21.
Yep.
Noise.
The second hit is gonna be a 24.
Yep.
Noise.
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 And the third hit is gonna be a 13.
No, it doesn't hurt.
That's-
Give me two
I
hits.
thought I could get the triple. That's fine. Let's
So
do the
close to
damage and see if I
accurate.
can Ooh, these are high rolls. Okay. The first hit is gonna be 16 total.
Oh dang! Oh dang!
And the
Okay.
second hit is gonna be 17 total. So that's a total of 33 damage
Let me do some
altogether.
math.
Wow.
Really proud of you, son.
Thank you.
It's still
Aw.
up, but it's looking very, very hurt.
Damn it, I can't do the cool thing. That's fine. So like I as it's like facing the other two, I'll just run up behind it and just like stab it in its backside. Like, or I'll like hit it across its side and then lodge like my blade into its backside and kind of like keep it pinned in there.
Amazing. You've moved over there. I don't know why it's not showing up. Weirdly.
It's showing up on
Okay, there we go.
the roll
Okay.
20.
Yeah, like over here.
Just took a minute. Okay, we're getting there.
Mm.
And
20's been having issues
Cool.
the last few days, I know.
it's this scorpion's a little pissed at you, so it's gonna go ahead and take all its attacks on you. I'm just gonna roll.
Beautiful.
That's gonna be a 17, a 6, and then
Okay.
and then misses. So only the 17 hits, I imagine. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
17
you
hits.
just take, that's only a claw hit, so you just take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 3.
Beautiful.
It's feeling a little bit inadequate without its friends. Staci, you're up. This thing is looking very hurt. Very hurt.
Perfect. Good. She's gonna try that again. So she mimics throwing a snowball at it this time. She looks at Fernell. She's like, "What was that? It was nice to meet you." And she chucks this at it.
I think of something else. The moment's passed.
And it needs to make another Constitution saving throw.
All right. That's a 13.
That does not pass, so it will take the damage again.
Okay. What's
Yay!
the damage?
Wow.
10 frost damage.
What's your quip?
What's your quip?
What's your quip?
Ooh, she's just freaking out, so she does not have one. She was like, it's ice to meet you, right?
You've just been iced. Put on
You've
ice.
just been
I know that's
iced.
slang for
Oh.
killing in something. Mob talk? I don't know.
You smash this thing with an icy snowball, and you think it's gonna take one more attack on you, and then it just sort of like cracks down its back and falls and oozes open. And it's quiet. But quiet for just a split second until you hear from the east of you, just a few feet under that pile of bush, you hear
Oh, no.
smash. And then you hear and footsteps. And a few more footsteps. And a few more footsteps. And a few
Oh, no.
slow claps. And you see somebody emerge from beneath the brush. A tall, half-orc woman dressed very nicely.
Is it my wife?
No, I swear
Is
to
it
God.
your wife's wife?
Oh,
And
my
she
wife
says,
followed me here.
"Well done. Well done. We haven't had anybody out here for many a moon. And you went through our guard dogs, it seems. I'm impressed." And from behind her, a dozen fighters come out and surround her, bearing all sorts of arms. Finally, the 13th person to emerge from this, what seems to be an underground bunker, is a human woman with a mane of dark curly hair pulled back. She looks up and says, "Fernell?" And you see Lauren standing in front of you. And that's where we'll end the episode.
Damn it!
Okay, we have an in. We have an in. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We have
Time
an in.
to manipulate
Amazing.
emotional ties. Let's go.
Time
Take
to
advantage.
go. Gaslight gatekeeper ready.
Oh, Fernell is elated.
So, which one's
Yeah.
adopted?
So for anybody who doesn't know, Lauren is Fernell's sister.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm so excited for this.
Yeah. Big fan.